Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where I'm here for my third episode in a row, because I am so engrossed at this point. This is gonna have to be my last for tonight, but I can't turn away. Judy's gone now, she went off somewhere. Monika obviously knows something, she always has, and she's not telling me. Oh, gosh golly, okay, Monika, please tell me what you know, please. Hi again, Dustin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. So it should be equal parts cute and disturbing. Sweet. I really gotta start talking to the webcam and not to my face over there, because that's not where the people are. That's where the people are. It's so hard, but it's like I keep it up to make sure everything's working, but maybe I'll just throw it to the back and see what happens. Maybe I'll get something that's like whiter, because I had like a teal page up and I'm not sure if that affected it. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. Great job, Dustin. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Judy likes this kind of writing, right? I was going for a 50-50 split. I'm assuming if it's equal, it just takes the first one and Judy is checked before Natsuki. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Judy's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. Yeah, that's a different line right there. She said she wanted to know what was going on in her head before. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Judy! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh boy. Save me. Gosh. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. U-I-O-O-I-A-I. I'm trying to figure out if there's any meaning in the things that are missing, but that line. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, oh boy. Is it gonna try and make me like Monika as if she's just some helpless passenger in this? Because I'm not buying it. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Judy today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. I'm sorry, Natsuki. If I had known she came first, I would have tipped things in your favor. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. I'll get you on the third day, girl. I'll get you on the third day. Okay, this looks exactly the same. Not bad, right? Oh gosh, the fact that we can't skip this worries me. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Judy more, so... Oh, no, I'll prove it wrong. No, I'll prove it. No, Natsuki, I'm sorry. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Okay. Judy? Would you like to read it? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Judy stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Dustin, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Judy visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dustin. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dustin? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Alright then. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, A thin rope tied to a thick rope. I can't. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all direction. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but when I got to the midpoint of that, I really got into it. And that was a fun read, especially that end. I don't know if I was doing like a staccato breath between every line. So not all the poems are going to be the same, apparently. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I don't know if I want to. Yes. Nothing is real. Nothing is real? Okay, well that's a lot better than the last one, at least. Yeah, something's wrong with my mouse cursor. Oh, boy. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over. Okay, it's fixed. Today, if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Dustin joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dustin? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Dustin to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Okay, she's seeing right through me. Look, Monika, Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dustin joined. Oh. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dustin isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. And I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dustin want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Dustin, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dustin. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Jesus. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Dustin? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Judy nods. Hey, Judy? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Dustin? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dustin before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Judy looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Judy exits the classroom. Okay, this can't be good. Being alone with Monika seems like something that Judy did not want us to do. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dustin, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. Goodbye, music. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Judy being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it just feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Yeah, she knows about the other run, she knows. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— Wait, not yet! No, stop it! What? But I think she wanted to talk about Sayori! Oh gosh, okay, well I'm gonna leave this episode here. I don't have time to record another right now. I really want to though. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I need to wait until tomorrow. No. Oh. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Doki Doki Literature Club, goodbye.